Welcome back children to our online classes. Now as we know that management is not a single individual. It refers to a group of persons. Now especially in some large organizations like a company, they employ a large number of persons at different jobs performing different managerial activities. So when these employees are put at different job positions, so along with their job positions, they are to perform their job positions with some authority and responsibility. So when this authority or the grant of authority given to their job position results in creating a chain of authority. So this chain of authority in a management leads to formation of certain levels in the management, which are termed as levels of management. So our topic of discussion today will be levels of management. So the various job positions or the different people who are in an organization have been placed in an organization as per their job positions into 3 different levels. So there are 3 levels of management in an organization. And those 3 levels of organization are, as you can see in this diagram, the 3 levels of the management are namely top level management, middle level management and lower level management, also called supervisory level management or operational level management. So the 3 levels of management are top level management, middle level management and lower level or supervisory level or operational level management. Now you can see the diagram is highlighting the 3 levels of management. At the same time, we see that there is a flow of authority which is downward. So in a management, authority always flows downward. This is one of the relationship which is established as per the position of the employee or position of the personnel in the organization. So the people at the top has more authority over those who are under them. So as it goes downward, authority decreases or authority flows from top to lower, from top to middle, then from middle to lower. Similarly, the accountability is always upwards. That is, those who are at a lower position, they are more accountable, or accountable in a way means responsible. They are responsible for the job or the task they are assigned. So they are accountable. So accountability moves upwards. So this authority and accountability, or to say responsibility, attached with the job positions has led to the formation of these 3 levels of management, namely top level, middle level and lower level management. Now let us know who may be at the various levels of management. What are the job positions at these 3 levels of management? Starting with the top level management. The top level management can consist of board of directors. Like in a big company, the board of directors, the people comprising of the board of directors, they are sitting at the top level of management. It may be the chairman, general manager, managing director, president, vice president, CEO, chief executive officer, CFO, chief financial officer or chief operating officer, and or maybe some other person also. So these are some of the common personnel at the top level management. The next level of management, which is the middle level of management. The middle level of management is mainly the various departments. Like if an organization is a big organization or a big company, then there will be various departments like purchase department, sales department, marketing department, or public relations department or finance department. So as per the various departments, each of the department will be having a head. So those departmental heads can be in the middle level management, okay, like purchase department head or sales department head or finance manager, marketing manager or plant superintendent. Okay, these are the various job profiles or the people who can be called working at the middle level of management. Thirdly, the lower level or the supervisory level, also called operational level of management, are the supervisors, foremen, superintendent, or sub-department executives, or maybe the clerks. These are some of the common people who are working at the lower level of management. So these are the various job positions or the people who are working at the 3 levels of management. Now let us take our discussion forward and let us now highlight the functions of each of these levels of management. Starting with the top level management. The top level management, their main functions are highlighted here. The first function of top level management is it determines the objectives of the enterprises. Now objectives may be both long term as well as short term objectives. That is what the enterprise or the business or the organization wants to achieve. Those are the objectives. So whatever the objective of an enterprise has to be is being decided by the top level management. It may be a long term objective or a short term objectives. At the same time, the top level management is also responsible for framing the plans and policies. So the planning work and creation of different policies, how the work will be going on in the organization, all that will be framed by the top level management. The top level management also organizes activities to be performed by the middle level, as this level is immediately above the top level management. So their job is also to organize the various activities which will be performed by the middle level management. The next function of the top level management is they are assembling all the resources such as finance, fixed assets, etc. Like whatever the resources are required for running the enterprise, or for the smooth work of the management, the various resources like the finance for day-to-day working requirements, the money to be invested in various fixed assets, so all that is arranged by the top level management, or they are responsible for assembling these resources so that the entire management work should not suffer. They are also responsible for the welfare and survival of the organization. So they are like responsible for the overall welfare and survival of the organization, and they have to see that all the employees are getting well paid for their jobs, or what contribution they are making to the organization. Also the organization is like in a good position that it is able to survive in the business, or it is able to sustain itself in the business environment. The top level management also makes liaison with outside world, like the various connections or the various external parties which are associated with the business or with the organization. To those parties, the connection is made by the top level management, like it may be the government, the competitors, our suppliers, our media people, and so on. The top level management also integrates the diverse elements and coordinate the activities. They are also looking at the various elements which are available around them, and how these elements may help the organization in their various activities, or in their various projects, or in the various tasks that they are targeting to achieve. And by looking at those diverse elements, they integrate those and they bring those elements after integrating, and they are covering them in their various activities. Then the top level management also analyzes the business environment and its implications for the survival of the firm. At the same time, whatever the changes is taking place in the business environment, all those changes are kept, like the top level management, they keep a check on these business environmental factors, and time to time they keep analyzing it, and as the changes appear or occur, the effect of these upon the enterprise or upon the organization is looked upon by the top level management, so that no negative impact will be on the organization of these external business environment conditions, and the organization will survive. So it is analyzing the business environment for the survival of the firm. So the main focus of the top level management is on planning and organizing. They are mainly responsible for planning after setting the objective of the enterprise, and planning so that the objectives are achieved. At the same time, they are organizing, they are arranging the finance or fixed assets or whatever the resources are available, those whatever the resources are required, those are organized by the top level management. So their main focus is on planning and organizing. They perform the function of mainly planning and organizing. So in our next video, we will be discussing the functions of middle level and the lower level of management. That's all for now. Have a good day.